Bok choy, also called pak choy or Chinese cabbage, is a highly nutritious leafy vegetable that grows beautifully in containers. Perfect for urban gardeners or those with limited space, bok choy's crisp stems and tender leaves make it a favorite for stir-fries and salads. This step-by-step guide is tailored for Hydrohaven viewers to get you growing bok choy in no time. Don't forget to subscribe to Hydrohaven and share this guide with fellow gardening enthusiasts to spread the joy of container gardening. Bok choy's shallow root system makes it ideal for container gardening, but choosing the right container is essential. Select a pot that is at least 6 to 8 inches deep and 12 inches wide. Larger containers are always better if you're planning to grow multiple plants or larger varieties. Ensure your container has proper drainage holes to avoid waterlogging, as this can lead to root rot. For a sustainable option, consider using recycled items such as wooden crates or large plastic buckets. Just be sure to drill drainage holes if needed. Cleaning your container thoroughly before planting is also important to prevent diseases or pests from lingering. The quality of your soil directly impacts the health of your bok choy. Use a high-quality, well-draining potting mix enriched with organic compost. Bok choy thrives in nutrient-rich soil, so adding compost or worm castings to the mix can give your plants a strong start. Bok choy prefers slightly acidic to neutral soil with a pH range of 6 to 7.5. If you're unsure about your soil's pH, consider using a simple pH testing kit available at most garden centers. For beginners, pre-mixed potting soil labeled for vegetables is a foolproof choice. Starting bok choy from seeds is an affordable and straightforward process. Sow the seeds directly into your container, spacing them about 4 to 6 inches apart. Plant the seeds half an inch deep and lightly cover them with soil. Gently water the area to settle the soil and initiate germination. Keep the soil consistently moist but not soggy. Within 7 to 10 days you should see tiny green sprouts emerging. Place your container in a location that receives 4 to 6 hours of sunlight daily. Bok choy is a cool season crop and prefers temperatures between 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, making early spring and fall ideal planting times. If you've started your seeds indoors or purchased seedlings, wait until they have at least 2 sets of true leaves before transplanting them. Handle the seedlings carefully to avoid damaging their delicate roots. Dig small holes in your prepared container and plant the seedlings at the same depth they were growing in their original pots. Firm the soil around the base of the plants and water immediately after transplanting. Be sure to space the plants at least 4 to 6 inches apart to give them room to grow and prevent overcrowding. Consistent watering is crucial for bok choy, as it doesn't tolerate drought. Water your plants whenever the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. In hot or windy conditions, you may need to water more frequently. Overwatering can lead to root problems, so always ensure your container has good drainage. Fertilizing is another key to success. Use a liquid organic fertilizer such as fish emulsion or seaweed extract every 2 weeks to encourage healthy growth. During the early stages, bok choy benefits from nitrogen-rich fertilizers, which promote lush leaf growth. As the plant matures, switch to a balanced fertilizer to support overall health and flavor. Bok choy is a favorite target for common garden pests like aphids, cabbage worms, and flea beetles. To protect your plants, inspect them regularly for signs of infestation. Yellowing leaves, tiny holes, or clusters of insects are all signs to watch for. For organic pest control, try using neem oil sprays or insecticidal soap. Introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs or lacewings can also help keep pest populations in check. Another effective method is covering your container with a fine mesh or row cover to physically block pests from reaching the plants. Bok choy is prone to fungal diseases such as powdery mildew and damping off, especially in humid conditions. Proper spacing between plants and good airflow around your container can reduce the risk of these issues. Avoid overhead watering and instead water the soil directly to keep the leaves dry. If you spot any diseased leaves, remove them immediately to prevent the infection from spreading. For added protection, apply a natural fungicide like a copper-based spray or homemade solutions using baking soda and water. Bok choy grows quickly, and you can start harvesting baby greens as early as 25 to 30 days after planting. For full-sized heads, Wait about 45 to 60 days. To harvest, use a sharp knife or scissors to cut the plant just above the soil line. If you're not ready to harvest the entire plant, you can pick individual outer leaves. This method, called cut and come again, allows the plant to continue growing and producing more leaves. To maximize flavor and texture, harvest bok choy in the early morning or evening when the leaves are crisp and hydrated. Avoid harvesting during the hottest part of the day, as the leaves may wilt quickly. Bok choy is a cool season crop, but you can extend your harvest with a few tricks. In warmer weather, plant heat-tolerant bok choy varieties and provide shade during the hottest part of the day. Use mulch to keep the soil cool and retain moisture. In colder months, move your containers indoors or into a greenhouse. Bok choy can tolerate light frost but will need protection from freezing temperatures. Succession planting every 2 weeks ensures a continuous supply of fresh bok choy throughout the growing season. There's something incredibly rewarding about growing your own food, and bok choy is one of the easiest vegetables to cultivate in containers. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced gardener, this leafy green offers a quick and delicious harvest that will elevate your meals. By following these actionable steps, from choosing the right container to protecting against pests and diseases, you can grow healthy, flavorful bok choy at home. Remember, gardening is a journey, and every plant you grow brings you closer to nature. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to subscribe to Hydro Haven for more gardening tips and inspiration. Share this video with your friends and family to encourage them to start their own container gardening adventure. Together, let's create greener, healthier spaces at home.